So this week we were able to go through all the files and make the necessary changes. We discovered that in Eclipse, if you just press Ctrl H, or maybe, yeah, you could do a file search containing text. So we did something like feedback underscore, and we looked for it in all file types. We put to replace it with, well, you can't really see it now, but you could have it replaced with something else, whatever other string you want. So we just did that with our simulcast lectures underscore poll. So let me see if I could find that real quick. File search simulcast. That's right. Lectures poll, and then see if it gets populated. Try that again. Here we go. So yeah, now it's finding all these. So there's 1901. Oh. Sorry. So I found 885 matches and 70 files. And I'll list them more right here where they pop up. So you could see something like, so when we have commands like this, I guess previously it said feedback underscore item or feedback underscore completed, so we have to make those changes. So now that we have all this done, what we need to do is attempt to hook it up to the merge, the new meta module that we're creating. But I think we're waiting on the other two groups to finish because they're actually building this from scratch, whereas we could just use this pre-existing one. And I forgot to talk about this last time, but another reason why we decided to do this was to break free from the dependency on this feedback module. Because if we just continued using this old feedback module with our modifications, and if the original developer of this module decided to update to a new version, that could cause potential errors because the new version wouldn't have our little hacks, as you could say, I guess. So that would definitely run into problems if this system was already in production or already in use. So we're gonna break free from that dependency since the whole Moodle project is under the GPL. So we're just gonna take what we have now. We're definitely gonna reference this version number, the original feedback as foundation, but we're gonna call it something totally different, and that's one other reason why we're meshing all these modules together. But what we also want to do, more tasks to put on our list, I should say, is if we look inside our module so far. Oh. So some minor things that I noticed that are not necessary would be when creating a new feedback, we're going to want to get rid of something like this box. It's not really necessary when we change this to a polling system. I mean, this isn't something we really need. I might get rid of this box too. I don't really see a purpose for this. I guess it would be nice to have that submit page to notify the students that their notes went through. I mean their answers went through. And also one other UI thing we need to fix is if we go back to pre-existing feedback, we have these tabs like this template tab. We definitely don't need this because I mean this is going to be some standard multiple choice question page. It's not going to have any. It doesn't need these extra additional features that could be useful for something else. And if you go to edit questions, we still want to change this, so we're putting this on the list of to do. We just need to keep it hard coded to multiple choice because I think that's the best question types to integrate with the iClicker. So we're definitely just going to leave it as multiple choice. So basically we're just going to have, what we're thinking is to just get rid of this drop box and have this a button that says add question to activity. And in the future courses, I mean, this whole analysis tab, the thing about editing, let me find a better example. If you go to this feedback, so if you look at the analysis right now, it's just this kind of simple bar graph. And I know Aaron was looking into better plots, different plots we could use that are written in PHP that would have a better display than this. So we're also looking into that, but our priorities this time around is to edit the UI, like get rid of this templates tab and fix this questions thing, and then also to make sure that this module smoothly plugs into the new project, the new meta module that we're working on. And that's about it for now.